What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we back again for another episode review of the Braxtons season 2, episode 5. Girl, let's get this over with. Let's get this over with because when I tell you guys, I'm not reviewing this if it comes back next season. And truth be told, again, we will continue to say this each and every time. Don't bring it back next season. If it's causing all of this stress, all of this trauma, all of this drama, don't bring it back. Y'all don't like each other. Don't bring it back. This episode wasn't really that bad, but after everything that was going on, I just really I just really don't care. I don't. Okay. We pick up where we left off last week with Tawanda's little bridal shower. Okay. Cute enough for them. Nothing I would do. Oh my God. Listen, cute enough for them. Nothing I would do. I'm like, girl, I'm gonna have to sit this one out, or I'm coming there in some pants. Okay, freak all that other stuff. Trina come there with that big old petticoat on. Truth be told, she was dressed the right way, but baby girl, you could have put some drawers on underneath that. Okay, and then you up there peeing in the yard, girl. Girl, like, come on. Like, you being a little bit too authentic. Can y'all imagine yourself being back in the day? Like Marie Antoinette, Louis the 13th, the 16th, the 17th, Henry the 8th. Bitch, it stunk back then. Like, imagine just opening up your door and it just hits you, okay? And truth be told, given how some of the infrastructure in the homes was, bitch, the shit probably was coming into the house already because you already funky as hell. And then you go outside and this funk still out there too. Okay, girl, it was in the streets. It was piss in the street. It was rodents in the street. It was carcasses in the streets. Oh my God. And they used to put on perfume trying to mask the smell. And they know they was funky as hell because they did not wash their ass. Okay, girl, we had to teach them how to do a lot of stuff. But we the one that's uncivilized. But okay. That is nasty. No wonder why y'all shit. Girl, Coochie probably was on fire. Just, can you imagine? And then doing it with a smell like, oh my God, that just made me so, because I just had a flashback to something. One of the worst experience that y'all don't need to hear that. Y'all probably already know. I already said it before. One of the worst experience I ever had with she was funky. As soon as I said, bitch, absolutely fuck no. Okay, there it is. Moving on from that. Trina, I know you was trying to make light of the situation. Ha ha ha, he he. That was still nasty as hell. But, you know, she had to lighten up the mood for Tawanda also because, you know, she was dealing with the fact that Vaughn is going through his issues and she haven't told the family yet. Sean showed up. I will say his little headpiece looked a little bit better than it did the first time we seen him in it. They finally got somebody to shake that thing up a little bit better, a little bit more even. It's still way too black, but okay. Girl. Now how the heck? Oh. Dumb. I'm trying to pull it open and it's the thing that's, girl, anyway. I gotta get a flousser. But anyway, so yeah, you know, he brought a little couple of gifts for the girls or whatever. Cheap shit. But and then brought her little you know, favorite perfume. That was cute or whatever. And then we get with Tony. Tony is out there in Miami. She wants Tawanda and Trina to come out there. She flew them out while she do her show out there in Miami because I think it's Jazz in the Garden. That's what the ones I think it was. She said this is the first time that she headlined her show and did a solo show by herself because for what she's been doing a residency with Cedric the Entertainer. So you got him coming out there, she coming out there. So it's two of them sharing the stage. This is her doing it by herself, right? There's nobody else coming out. And she said this is the first time since she got sick a couple of years ago. So, you know, she was nervous about that. Plus the fact that she don't have any background singers. She only got 4 dancers. And all of this is because her background singers and some of her dancers and things were on the bus and in that car accident with Angie Stone, where she unfortunately lost her life. I cannot believe Angie Stone and D'Angelo. They just had D'Angelo funeral this past weekend. It hits my heart every time. Every freaking time. Because why? They should not be gone, you know? And of course, she was feeling away. She was feeling nervous about that. And, you know, she had to change up everything because they were not there. And she didn't have the proper rehearsal like she wanted to. Trina was able to show up. They had a little moment. And I will say this. This episode did kind of get back to a little bit of the funness slightly. You know, we had way more laughter. We had way more sisterhood minus one. Okay. And I'm not including Tracy because Tracy is no longer here, but I'm talking about the living sisters. You know what I'm saying? We had that connection that was going on, and I just wish that it could happen for all four of them, but that's just not in the cards, especially not now. Okay? Especially not now. But hey, it is what it is. Baby steps, I guess. No steps is fine too. You know what I'm saying? We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, you know, Trina was up there showing. Trina, girl, you like showing your coochie. And I mean, all right. So Tony, you know, basically was making a joke like, girl, because Trina says, you need me to come out there and be a background singer if you, or a dance or whatever. Girl, what is this? And she was like, girl, yeah, you know, we thinking that she playing or whatever. But, she wasn't, because she did eventually need her to come out there and help her sing How Do I Breathe? I think one of her songs, yeah. And she was singing it because she was getting choked up and remembering Angie Stone and all of that stuff. So it was a good thing that she had her sister on deck because she also didn't have any background singers. So that was another thing. And WeTV ain't get the rights to the songs because we ain't hear that song. Tamar was up in the thing doing her little rehearsal or whatever, you know, for that tour that they keep on talking about. Did the tour even happen? Girl, I don't even know. Okay, that was fine. You know, I ain't no hater. Tamar's what is it? Cause I want to get the name right. Heartbreak Retrograde. There it is. She finally releasing it tonight. Okay, so she released last week the movie to it. She releasing the actual EP, which she should have did in the first place. Y'all can tell I'm tired. Look at the bags under my eyes. Jesus Christ. And I have not had any caffeine this whole week. I'm so happy, but I'm also so goddamn tired. I'm getting better. I'm trying to stay caffeine free as much as possible. No caffeine, okay? Which means I'm gonna have to force myself to get on the actual sleep schedule, so that's what it's doing. But yeah, so you know, she got that coming out, which like I said, should have did. If you didn't hear me in another video, I did say that I did watch the movie. The movie is whatever, okay? It's very much forgettable for me. And it took away from the songs in the sense that people was talking more so about Mendeece's horrible acting and shifting uteruses and shit like that and making snot come out your nose when you suck dick. What? But the songs are actually pretty good. The songs are actually good. So, you know, if you're a fan, if you wanted to listen, I suggest you go ahead and listen. Give her a little bit of coins. You know, don't just stream, buy the stuff. See, if I was a hateful person and if I really hated that bitch, would I be telling y'all this shit? Absolutely the fuck not. I'm just disappointed as shit in her. Okay? Disappointed as shit, bitch. Because none of this stuff, the way all of this stuff went about did not have to happen. It did not have to happen. And I'm going to just fucking fast forward, okay? They go on the fucking yacht, you know, Tony and Tawanda and Trina. They can't get out there on the seas or whatever because it's too windy. Everybody flashing everybody, okay? Then they go to Mr. Childs, right? Tony still late as shit. First of all, you're late for the yacht that you booked. Then you late as shit for the goddamn restaurant to the point that she gonna say something. I'm not that late this time, guys. Yes, you are. Trina and Tawanda then ate. I saw them place. I said, now, hold on. Trina's still eating a little bit of something and Tawana plate is cleared. What's going on? Okay, now how late or late? But anyway, so then we get into this whole conversation with the girls bringing up, well, Tony says, so what happened and how do you feel about the last time we all got together, the whole Tamar and her situation and that whole sit down or whatever. And of course, you know, they was just like, that shouldn't have happened. We're sisters. We don't put our hands on each other. We don't do this. We don't do that. And we already know that Tawanda said, fuck that bitch. And truth be told, to be fair, Tawanda and Tamar got a reason to say fuck that bitch to each other. Okay? Like, let's be real, okay? Because, bitch, I don't give a fuck who you are. Listen, Tawanda, you was taking that lady money? Bitch, I would have fucked you up. I'm so sorry. Okay, while you was up there telling Tony, Carl, you want to check, you want to press charges? You want to press charges? We should press charges. Now, on the one hand, I get it. Cause you pissed off, so you want to be a little bit vindictive. But if she would have said, "Bitch, I'm gonna press charges on you because you was up there taking my money with this goddamn phone and putting me on the phone plan, and I was paying for it and all this stuff or whatever," would she be wrong for that? Absolutely not. So, bitch, you gotta be careful what you say, okay? Because if you want her to press charges, then don't be surprised if that bitch turn around and press charges on you, okay? I'm just saying, I gotta be fair, right? But it's the whole, like I said, Tawanda don't want the girl at the wedding and all this stuff, whatever, We already know that. The way Tony go about things has always irked me in a sense because I understand that she wants them to be cool, but it's the way that she sat there and act like she ain't see half of the shit that was going on. When she said, they was like, she threw a glass at me. Or she threw what? Well, she hit the glass and the water came out. So I ain't gonna necessarily say that she threw it. She hit that bitch, okay, in your direction, because that's what she was aiming for. But that's still a violent action if you want to be honest, okay. And Tony said, "Oh, that happened. I didn't even see that." What? She kills me when she says, I said, bitch, you was sitting right there in front. You flinched because you saw it. Tawana was the only one that didn't flinch. I said, what the fuck? And then we get to this whole situation where Tamar's over there with whoever that dude is, and they're talking about it. And basically, it's like, she wants to be a victim so bad. I don't give a good goddamn what y'all say. None of these bitches are fucking innocent in this situation. I'm sorry to call them bitches. That's just how I talk. None of these women are innocent, okay? None of these women are true victims at this day and age, all right? When they probably were growing up, yes, all right? They had some shit that was going on. We cannot deny that. We can't put that to the side. But at this current moment, you're not victim, okay? You are the victim of your own circumstances and what you done. I hate when Tamar gets up here and she act like she don't understand why her sisters may have an issue with her, okay? And then the lamest and the most wackest excuse that people want to bring up and always say is jealousy. Jealousy of what? Of what? And I'm talking about right now. That probably could have applied probably like 5 years ago. Maybe even longer than that. It could have been 5 years and back. But at this current moment, and even when they was filming this, them girls are not jealous of you. We have to look at it. Like I said, Trina got a whole ass job. She's a real estate agent selling shit to the... I was about to say selling houses to the stars. Let me take that back because she said she got something for Faison. Faison love. Bitch, fuck him, first of all. And he ain't been a star since Big Pern, okay? Big Worm. That's just what it was. I can't stand him. I just cannot believe how he turned out to be such a nasty, negative, woman-hating, misogynistic asshole. It be the ones that look like they so close to collapsing that always got something negative and nasty to say about a black woman. Him and Aries Spears, they are the same fucking bastards. But anyway, moving on from that, and I was just like, okay, she looked cool in her situation. That was fine or whatever. She got her job. She got a husband that works. Okay. We don't see them clamoring for, trying to be out here putting out music and all this other stuff. Tawanda got her shit going on. She be doing Tubi movies and shit. She got her husband, okay? She got her husband, all right? No one is coming to you to do anything. And then Toni is doing the movies. I mean, not the movies, but she's doing music and she's going on tours and she's still very much active in her career, her chosen career. And my thing is, at this day and age, what exactly would they have to be jealous of her of? All of them are married. She can't find a man, or wait, she can find a man, but she can't keep a man because she's always fucking the shit up. And y'all gotta look back and see that she fuck it up, okay? So what exactly are they being jealous of her for right now? And it's the way, and I'm bringing this up this way because I'm tired of this narrative like she's a victim and she's not. You get into a whole bunch of shit because of yourself. Your sisters are not putting it in there, okay? You're in the blocks for negativity because of yourself. And this whole thing of, the dude that was sitting with her was saying, like, either you need to fix it, sit down and talk to him, and if you can't fix it, just walk away. But I tried to walk away from my sisters. And then you have the people that be like, those are your sisters, you shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that. Who is saying this? If all the public is seeing how toxic this shit is, and then got the nerve to call the sisters toxic as if your ass ain't toxic. You toxic number one, bitch. Okay? But the same thing is, why do you feel like you need to bring them along for what? Bring them along for what? Because truth be told, ain't nobody asked to see y'all right about now because we know y'all ain't together and it ain't going to be the same. If y'all would have came back and everything would have been on some kumbaya, bitch, we would have known somebody was faking and phony. Okay? No. Yes, this is raw. Yes, this is somewhat real or whatever. But at the same time, it is okay if you feel like you are in a toxic situation not to deal with it. You came back for the sake of you. You need this show and you need the attention to get whatever product that it is that you have out because that's just what it is. Ain't nothing, don't nobody care outside of that. No one is talking and saying, oh, I need to see this and I need to, get on this or whatever with Tamar and all this stuff. You need a show. You need some drama, whatever, when you're about to release some new music, whatever, to get the people interested, whether it's negative or positive. You feed off of it and it's a pattern. Because, again, the sisters don't need it because they're doing their own thing. This is for you. Let's just be honest. This is for you. Okay, quit making it seem like you're doing them a favor by coming back and being on the show. Cut this shit. And don't give a, I don't know who's saying, what about your sisters, bitch? We telling y'all not to bring this shit back because y'all not sisterhooded. We was supposed to be a sisterhood and I don't feel like a sisterhood right now. Like, what the fuck? It is okay to cut off family. It is okay to cut off family if you feel that they are that toxic, Tamar. And you are not going to be looked at as a bad person because you feel like you eliminated some toxicity out your life. If you feel like they're really that toxic, cut them off. And that cut off, I mean, don't talk to them. Do exactly what Tawanda is doing to you. Not talking to your ass. That's just what you got to do. Quit making up excuses. And that's why I say she's on this shit because of her. That's what it is, because she got shit coming out and she needs to promote it. And that's why we're getting the EP and the movie and all that shit right about now at the height of the drama where everybody and their mama been talking about it, which I'm not even going to be saying, I'm not even mad at it because she needs the promotion. That's good marketing right there if you ask me, bitch. Everybody and their mama is talking about you. People want to say that you vindicated, which you not. And so therefore you got the people talking. So let's put the product out there. That's good marketing. So I ain't even fucking mad at it, but just be real with it. Just be fucking honest. Fake crying at the table, girl. If you really feel like it's toxic, let them fucking go. And Toni fucking Braxton, don't sit there and say, so you mean to tell me, where did all of this started? This started because of the Ashley situation and all that stuff. Girl, you know where exactly this shit started. Quit trying to act stupid. She kills me with that. You are not dumb and you are not oblivious to what is going on. And like Trina and them said, quit trying to play fucking peacemaker. And like that be irking me about Tony sometimes. I be like, girl, you see what's going on. Come on now, okay? And then the cease and desist, like again, they did not send it, okay? And I really feel like she did that shit for show. That's just what it was. And then the lawyer, he came online and he was talking about it and said, no, they didn't serve up the cease and desist. No woman in the Braxton family served up that cease and desist. And I said, we already knew that. We already knew that. But at the end of the day, if it's toxic, like you say, just let it go. Let this be a lesson to everybody because, truth be told, just going through it with my own family. My mama's shit, bitch. My mama and her sister and my grandmama, they into it right about now. Bitch, my mama done blocked and everything. My mama blocked my mama blocked my grandma and blocked my auntie. And it's justified because you know how when you just ask a simple question and the motherfucker just jump off the goddamn box? Like, damn, I asked you, is the sky blue? Bitch, what the fuck you go ask me some stupid shit like that? You can see up there, whoa, I was just asking the question, yes or no? It's one of those situations, and it just spiraled out of control. I'm sitting here looking at the shit like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit? It's okay to block it. You see how that happens? Everyday people block toxicity and they don't fool with it. I need people to understand that it is okay. Just because they are your family, just because people put y'all together, you are fucking grown and you can make that decision to be around, be associated with, work with, or not. And you are not wrong because whatever your reasoning is your reasoning and you're justified for doing so. Cutoff game is strong, and if you can and need to, go ahead and do it and don't feel bad about it because I guaranteed you 9 out of 10 gonna feel lighter once you do. Okay, let that be a fucking lesson, y'all. And some of y'all like, bitch, we already fucking know this. Who the fuck you talking to? Girl, I'm just talking. Anyway, y'all, that's the episode. Tell me how you feel. Do what you do with the I'm so drained from it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all enjoy your weekend. I'll see y'all later. Peace. And one more thing. Tamar said that Trina hit her. Trina did not touch you, girl. Okay? Not in that sense. They literally played the tape back. And you the one that got too all up in your feelings, then I don't even know if I should give you a pass, but you keep saying that the girl hit you. She didn't, and we saw the tape. She went in between you and Tony like this, and you pulled her hair. Okay? So you could cut that. Come up with something else.